What's going on, guys? Good morning to you. Having another crack at it. We'll see what happens today. So, we are in day 3 of attempting to win $3,650 this year or in a year. We're going to go today until we win either $10 or until we play for an hour. So, if we have a losing day, we're going to cut it off at an hour. But if you watch the last 2 videos, you know how this works. It's the same table, same corner. I believe we are in Poland, and we are getting ready to rock. We are starting with $1. We're doubling it up until we either win or we get to $256 and we lose, which will give us a $500 loss. So, let's see, our starting balance today is $1431.92. Again, that will not be the same from video to video because sometimes I have arbitrage sports bets, which changes that. But for this video, $1431.92, we are going to get it going right away with our first bet. So let's get into it. Starting time is 9:32 in the morning my time. So got our coffee going here. You might hear a coffee slurp. I apologize. But we're going to get into it. This is Infinity Blackjack. So what this is, basically you can see I'm playing, but so is everybody else. So down here you can see there are a whole bunch of people playing. 30 people. We're going to hit this 11 against a 20 or a 10. No double downs, no splits. Makes things way too difficult for keeping track of how much you are winning or losing. Yes, I know you could just double down and get it done earlier, but we are not going to do it, and that's a good example of hopefully why it works. But because we would have had a 12. Instead, we're going to have a chance to either bust here or get a little bit better of a hand against that 10. That's Anna shuffling in the back. She's one of my favorite dealers. 7. So there we go. So we'll stand with our 19 against a 10. Hopefully we can get off to a good start. Stats from yesterday, guys. We went 10, 2, and 1 yesterday. Our stats, if we have a winning day, will potentially start with a 10. So we were 10, 2, and 1 yesterday. An amazing start. We lost to a blackjack to start the day. Not good. That's okay. She'll make it back for us. So yeah, yesterday we went 10, 2, and 1. We had 1 blackjack. Our profit was $10.50, a little bit higher than the 10 because of the blackjack. Took us, I believe, I didn't write it down, 17 minutes. I got to write that down. 17 minutes yesterday. It was very fast. So if we're having a good day, potentially this video would be less than an hour. There's a nice 20 against a 2. So you can see, guys, typically this would be right? This would be a quick hand. Everyone stays. She flips over her 2. She either beats us or she busts. But because there are so many different people playing right now, some people are going to double down on this 10. So somebody just turned their 10 into a 15. Smart move. And gave her a 21. So that is where, if you're at the table, you turn to that idiot and you say, hey, what the fuck are you doing? You just had a 20, right? So that's the problem with Infinity Blackjack, is you have to wait for everybody to play. Some of these guys are playing with like 20 cents a hand, which is the minimum, I believe. So they don't care. Like, I'm just here drunk off my ass playing 20-cent blackjack. I'm going to hit this. So we're off to a slow, not good start. We hit a blackjack and a 21 to start with. So this could be the death of us. We'll see. Through the first 2 days, we haven't really had much of a fight put up by the dealer. The first day we were 10, 8, and 2. Our highest bet of the day was $4, so we never had to bet more than $4. Yesterday, we never had to bet higher than $2. So again, we're going $1, 2. There's a bust for us. So we're already at our highest bet of the session since we've started. Not good. 321s. I would say if this was a computer, I would not do this strategy. A computer can definitely set up the deck here. Again, you still have some control over it. We're up to $8, I believe. I got to keep track of this. I got to stop talking and make sure we focus a little bit. But yeah, on a computer, I would say they would see what you're doing and they'd set this up and they would kill you immediately. Against a live person, against live people doing their thing, the cards have to stay somewhat random. So that's why I would feel comfortable doing this. 15 against a 5. We're going to need a bust here to get us back on track here. I would prefer not to start the day off with a huge day of betting. So let's keep it simple. Let's keep it smart. If you guys have watched the previous videos, thank you. Again, this is day 3 of it. Please leave a comment. Let me know if you think we're gonna make it or not. My son, oh, that would have been a nice 21 for us. 17, not good. That's another L. We're up to $16 on our next bet. That would have been a nice 21. The 21s are flowing for everybody here. So we're up to $16. Got a new dealer. This is, ooh, is this? No, this is, I don't know who this is. Anyway, we're up to $16. This is by far our highest bet since we've started this, these videos. So we shall see. Let's get out of this quickly so I can be comfortable and I can talk with you guys a little bit more. 10, 17 against a 5. Nobody hit their 17. Somebody's going to hit their 17. They always do. It screws you over. But let's get a quick a win here. See, there's somebody hitting a 17, taking her bus card. Wasn't her bus card, which is good. Maybe they helped. Nope, 17 against an 18. That's another L. We're up to $32, guys. I'm getting a little nervous here. This is not the way we wanted to start the day. What a bad timing. I should have continued doing this in the evenings. We're up to $32 for our bet, guys. The biggest bet I've had. 5 straight losses, 4 more losses like that, and we are down our 500 plus. Let's see what we got. We got a 9 against a 6. 14 against a 6. These are good hands, guys. Let's get it going. Not too many of us playing. Everybody kind of busted out here. Somebody's going to hit their 14, though, right? That's what happens. You're playing at 20 cents. Here comes, hopefully not her 10. There goes her 10. Oh, saved us again? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Another L, guys. That's 6 straight losses. We're up to $64 for the next bet. I'm getting a little nervous. Maybe my son was right. My son said we were going to lose about $3,000 a year doing this. He could be right because on day 3 we're already down to 6 straight losses and up to a $64 bet. We need a win here. We need a win. How about a blackjack for us once, just to change it up? Is it possible I sat down at the worst possible time? King, 7. 17 against a 4. These are good hands. We are not busting. We are getting, let's see what she's saying. Let's see if she's saying, I'm going to kill you.
What do you prefer?
Let's listen to her. Let's listen to her bust here. 10, 16, 19. Are you kidding me?
19 on dealer's side. Unfortunately, dealer's winning
So
this
seriously,
time.
nobody took that?
But only with
We're up to
hot
128, guys. We're 1 bet away.
So what about now?
128.
First
We're
of all,
1 bet
it's your
away
initial
from
play. It's like your ticket to this game.
getting a punch in the stomach.
After that, you can predict 2 sides. Even all of them. If you want, there is an option for choosing them all by only 1 click. So now it's
20. She has a
good
blackjack here.
side play called 21 plus raise, like straight on poker.
She has a blackjack here. We will
You
not.
have to develop cards. That's why you can split it if you want. And also the alligator stand. 4 options for choosing.
Drop an 8 down there. Somebody's going to split these 10s. Oh, they didn't. 15.
Dealer's side is 25 points.
Yes.
So busted,
There
and
it is,
we are the
guys.
winners. Congratulations with
Thank
good win
God.
and good sides.
If you could see me, you would see that I was stressed there. Whew.
And we will now just place your picks here.
All right, we're going to turn her back off. So that was as stressful as we've ever had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight losses and a win. As you can see from the balance in the corner, we are up $1. So that is what we go through. High stress situations, hopefully not that often. But now we're back to $1, and now we can relax a little bit, can talk, see how you guys' day is doing. Let me know in the comments, what are you doing today? I believe it is Sunday morning here. We've had some horrible, horrible storms the last week, so hopefully we get some nice weather. 18, we lost again. My dog is down here, just came down, heard all the stress of me yelling. Sorry if it was a little loud. She's looking at me like, why are you so freaking crazy? But we're back down to $2, so not as much stress anymore. I like these side bets they give you. If you guys ever play on this site, they're kind of, this busted is actually kind of fun. I never play it when I'm doing this, but once in a while when I'm at work, I'll just play a little 20-cent blackjack just to kill some time in between sales calls. So I'll just have it going, and I'll play that. I'll play some of that busted for 20 cents. And I stopped doing that now since I'm doing this because I want to keep better track of everything. But it's kind of fun. Like if she busts with like 8 cards, I think you get like 250 to 1 on your odds. Yesterday when I first started, there's a 16 against an 8, so we're gonna hit. Yesterday when I first started, she busted with a 6 card bust, which is like 50 to 1 odds. If you put money in this busted, so it's kind of fun. Never doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. Speaking of bust, there's a bust for us. So why is she waiting so long? We busted. Oh, somebody split their threes. That's why. Okay, so if somebody splits their threes, they have probably a 20, and I didn't see that last card come out. So that's, again, you got people doing all this stuff. There's one guy in the corner splitting his threes. Smarty's probably the only guy still alive. Once we get done here, you can kind of see the list of winners scrolls up over here on the left. So you can see on a bust, you can see like people are playing, a lot of people playing decent amounts on here, $10, $20 a hand, but there's also a lot of people down at the bottom playing under $1 hand. And those are the kind of people that, again, you can't really do much about it. They're going to play their hand the way they want. They're just here to have fun. They're not here to, they don't care if they win or lose $1,000. They're most likely playing some of these side bets in order to just have some fun. So you can see some people still win. Cheapa won 58 cents there. So guys, we're doing basic strategy for the most part. I will say it's not basic strategy because we're not doubling, we're not splitting. Again, I'm doing it because it makes it way too hard to keep track of things. The other thing, 2 against a 12, I believe basic strategy says to hit that, and I am not hitting it. I cringe every time I have a 12 and I take a 10 against a 2. I just can't do it. So it's one change that I've made myself. We're going to stand here 13 against a 5. Just because it irks me when I take the 10 and bust myself and then she busts herself. So I can't do it. To me, dealer bust card is a 2 through. Oh, there's a nice 8 out of. Okay, there's a bust. All right, we got a win. So that's 2, guys. You can see our balance is up 2. Big 2. Not as good as stats. Hi. Hey, Maisie. Hi, Maisie. Maisie hears something outside. She's going to run back upstairs because she's scared now. So we're back to $1, guys. So, like I said, this will probably end up being the longest video. It's been 12 minutes and we're up $2. So, not our normal luck so far. Like I said before this, our total record was 20, 10, and 3. So we were well above 50%. We're going to be down there a little bit lower today, but hopefully we get it done. Our profit, we were averaging, we had 45 minutes of play and we were up about 21.50. So you could argue that this would make you about $30 an hour if you did it all the time and you never lost 9 in a row. Now the fact that we just got to 8 makes me a little nervous. I think my son's computer wizard simulation might be right. We might end up not winning here because losing 8 in a row tells me we're going to lose 9. It's probably going to happen sooner rather than later, but we're going to see. Here's another 20. This lady is killing me. We could use a. So here's what we need today, guys. We either need a new deck. I mean, you can just leave, right? If you're like, this lady's killing me, I'm going to leave. I'm just going to keep track of it on paper. I'm going to come back 2 hours later and I'm going to play then. You can do that, right? Because part of this is that we're at the kind of the mercy of our timing. So if you're lucky, which I am typically not, you can definitely avoid the timing because it's going to be a lot of timing of when you're going to get your 9 in a row losses. But like I said, with my luck, I would lose 2 in a row and be like, oh, I'm going to leave. She's crushing me. And then I'd come back and I'd start losing 7 in a row the next time and it would not work out. So I'm going to stick doing what I'm doing. There's a nice another bust. We're up to $4 again. I thought when I started this, let me get my $4 in first. I thought when I started this that there was no way we'd go an hour without having a 9 in a row. So if I lose 9 in a row, I'm playing for an hour because I'm not going to have a profitable session. So I'm going to play for an hour. I'm going to get to whatever I can get to. It's going to be $511 loss minus whatever I win. So, but I didn't think that we would go an hour and not have a 9 in a row. But this is a pretty stinky round so far. You know what would really help is a $4 or an $8 blackjack to get us out of here quicker. That way we don't have to potentially get killed. You can see the comments up here. People are getting a little feisty. They don't like the hands they're getting dealt. People are getting crushed right now. And they don't like that people are continuing to hit their 13s and stuff against a 4. So you're going to see people fired up about that too here, especially if she beats us. There's a bust. There we go. Another win. So that's good. That's a three bagger. We got three wins in 18 minutes. So let's do some math. 1836, that would be, if we stay on this pace, we're going to get 9 wins in 54 minutes, and we are going to have 6 minutes to get that 10th win. So we either need to step it up here, increase our win percentage, or hit a blackjack. I wanted entertainment Sunday morning. Instead, the money I had set aside, blah, blah, blah. See, so there's a guy complaining that he keeps losing. A lot of complaining out here. Can't complain, guys. It's blackjack. You either win or you lose. Can't control it. Do the best you can. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Like I said, thanks for tuning in. If you're new, subscribe. I would love to eventually do this live, like actually live, so you can see it happening versus recording it. Get some comments. I don't even know how that works. I'm not a, let's get a bust. Thank you. 2 in a row, and that would have been a nice 4-card bust for you. So if you were playing this little busted thing, I'll put my bet in first. If you were playing this little busted thing here, you can see you would have gotten double your money on your busted odds. One more and you would have gotten 5 times your money. So there's a little streak we got going there, guys. There's 2 in a row. We're up to 4 wins. I'm going to quick do some math here. We're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4 wins, 11 losses. We're going to stand here. 5 against 15 against a 4. So that means we will not have a 50% or better session as far as our percentage of wins and losses, because we can't, because we already have 11 losses, and it appears to be growing 17. So you can make that 12 losses. So even if we get to the 10 wins, we're gonna have more than 10 losses. So not good, but that's okay. This isn't supposed to be a game where you win 67% of your hands like we've been winning so far. So I expected a little bit of change where we're going to get back to even. Who regulates this stuff? The dealers are professional actors. How can you deal these cards with a straight face? That's what that guy just said. 19 will not take our insurance. We're going to stay, and she's going to have a 18, and we're going to get a nice win here. How about that? Look, she didn't have a straight face. Let's see if she's talking.
How am I need to look like then?
Yeah, so she heard that comment. She's like, what am I supposed to do? She's like, am I supposed to laugh at you?
8 of spades. 19 for dealer. Okay, thanks for a try. At least it's really good with sides.
Yeah, we got to push. So yeah, somebody commented, how can you say with a straight face? And she's like, well, what do you want me to do? I'm just doing my job, you a-hole. You're the one that's horrible at this game, which is great. I hope she does give it back to him a little bit. All right, we got another. Oh, I forgot to write push. We got a push there. It's our first push of the day. Now we're facing another ace. This could be an hour-long session, guys. We need a win or a blackjack. We have 4 wins, and we're at 22 minutes. So that's 8 wins would be 44 minutes. Gotta make sure we hit this. Jeez, I don't know what happened. I should wait once and see what happens. I assume you stand if you don't push a button, but I do hit my 16s against those cards. It doesn't always work out. As you can just see, we just lost, but she had a 20, so you can't tell me it wasn't the right play because she had a 20. All right, we're up to 4 hours. You know what would be great here is a blackjack to get us a little bit bonus win and get us a little bit under our hour. Like I said, this game is ass playing online versus in person. Well, then go play in person. 6 against another ace. We are getting our asses kicked here, guys. This is bloody. This is bloody. This guy in the corner here, he might have something to what he's talking about because we are getting beat. At least he's not having the blackjacks all the time. That's good. At least we got a shot. Give us an 8 here. $16. Not good, guys. You know when you play blackjack and you just get 20s and 19s and 18s and you're like, okay, you get a couple of 10s mixed in there and you draw a 10. Is it that hard? Okay, so we're going to stay on this. The one thing I do like, and this has not happened yet, if we get 6 cards, we win. That's another way to win that is a bonus. So our odds are just a smidge better. I'm sure that doesn't happen very often. Someone just hit their 18. Not sure why. Here, this could be a big bust for her. Nope, 18. We got to push. All right, so we're back to a $4 bet. We still have not gotten our 5th win of the session yet. We are closing in on 30 minutes without our first win. This is ridiculous, guys. Last time we were 17 minutes and we were out of here. 10 wins gone. How about it here? 18. See, at least this is at least you're like, okay, if I start getting a handful of these in a row, we're gonna have a little streak here, right? She's not gonna pull 20. She might pull 21 here. She has been. She's not gonna do it over and over and over and over again. Look, everyone's yelling, stand, stand, stand. Somebody took the 10. Now let's watch the comments if she has a bust thing here. 21 because somebody took a 10. See that? People are gonna go nuts in the comments. You're gonna watch these comments and people are gonna be going nuts. Who took a 10? Who takes a card there? What the F didn't stand? Bro, who the F hit? Nobody. Oh my God. Nobody. So everyone's fired up because, again, you can say it's rigged, but it doesn't play every time. So these cards are, um, you can see they do have the scanners on them, so they know what cards they are. So I guess you could say that they could potentially rig this. But in order to rig it, they would also have to rig the player's play, which, I mean, you could have like an automated player in here that they, I guess, say, you know what, we're going to have this player in here and they're going to play the way we need them to play in order to screw these people over. So it could happen. I mean, I'm not going to say, I mean, it's online, right? So online, anything can happen. We know that. We got a 12 here. So here, if we get a, this is a question. If we get a 5 here and we get to 17, do you take your 6th card to try to get the automatic win? Do you go for the 4 or lower? Let's see what happens. We'll probably bust and it won't matter. 19. Okay. Hopefully we'll get a push or a win out of that. But yeah, you can see what I'm saying, right? All these cards are um, but the fact that they're not auto shuffling. See, somebody just hit their 19 and people are going to go bust right here. People are going to go crazy. We won, so I don't care. But people are going to go bananas because somebody just hit their 19. Well, somebody was probably thinking, shit, I'm going to go for the win. I don't want to mess around. 6 cards, I automatically win. But anyway, the fact that they're manually shuffling and that this is an auto shuffle machine, you got to believe this is as accurate as you can get online without getting screwed. So while I was yapping, which again, sorry I'm yapping so much, but that was our 5th win. So we are officially halfway home and we are under 30 minutes. So if we have that horrible of a round in the second half, we will still get our 10 in under an hour. And as long as we don't lose 9 in a row, which, yikes. 17, baby. We haven't busted a whole lot. They haven't given us a lot of 15s where we just get a quick snap 10 and we're done. Blackjack ratio, guys. We've had 2 look at this. The algorithm of these cards is robbing me. How much is enough? You haven't yet met your quota, so you just keep robbing people. Who is this guy? Hopefully she doesn't respond to that. Like, what are you even supposed to say to that turd? Yeah, you're in a bad run. If you were here yesterday, you would have won 10 out of 12 hands, and you'd have been all happy and hitting on the dealer, asking her what her phone number is. These guys are from Poland, by the way. So if you guys are ever in Poland, find these guys. There's a lot of pretty cute dealers. Anyway, back to the blackjacks. So we've played before today, we've played 10, 20, 30, 33 hands. 33 hands and we had 2 blackjacks. So I don't know what the percentage you're supposed to get a blackjack is, but we were 1 out of about 16 and a half hands. So that's going to be right here. Let's hit it. Today we have not had one yet. So here we got a 3. We're going to hit our 3. We're going to get a 8 or a 7 here. It's going to be nice. I should turn her on to listen to her justify. Okay, so now we got a 4. So here comes into our question here. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Let's say we get another low card like a 3, right? We have 7. 6 cards is an automatic win. So we potentially could be going against the grain here to try to get this win. Let's see. Nope, doesn't matter. Darn it. I kind of want to see that. We're going to stand 13 against a 3. You could potentially take 2 more cards, though, and go for 2 little cards and go for the automatic win. I wouldn't do it against this, but if that was a 10 that she had, I'd be hitting this all day hoping somebody did it, and they busted. But so we would have had 2 10s, so we would have lost. Anyway, it's another loss, by the way. We're up to $4 on the bet. You know what a $4 bet would be nice is a blackjack to get us a extra couple bucks. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. We are at 5 wins and we are officially at the half-hour point. So 5 wins in half an hour, guys. That is not good. That is not good. These are going to kill the stats. Let's just get through it. Another 3 against a 4. Ugh. She's showing some bus cards, but my God. This be ugly, guys. Seven. Soft 7, we're hitting it. It's another thing I don't know that I do 100% right. I usually hit my 7s. It doesn't matter if they have a bus card or not. I'm going for that 2, 3, or 4 just to get the automatic win. Doesn't always work out. Oh, last. Thank goodness. Everyone's like, oh my God. Okay, so we got 17. Last hand of the shoe. Everyone is going to be like, get rid of that shoe. Let's turn her on for a little bit. You can stop listening to me talk.
19 for me. I don't know what you have, but thanks for a try. And we'll continue just with a new set.
New set of cards. She's going to give us a blackjack out of the gate with a new set of cards. That would have been a good time to refill my coffee. All right, let's start it out.
9 for you, 9 for me, Jack for you, and hidden cards. So 19 points for player's side. You can just double, hit, or stand. Maybe it's enough for you.
Somebody hit that.
Ace of clubs.
Somebody hit their 19. Somebody hit their 19. Somebody's going to go crazy over here.
Oh, 23 is busted, so congratulations, you all the winners. Good start for a new set.
Good start for you, set. They don't use the word shoe, apparently. It's a shoe. It's not a set. All right, I'm going to turn her off because I have no idea how loud it is, but look at all these nice winners over here.
New round is here.
New round is here. All right, that is 6, guys. 6 wins. We need 4 more. Blackjack there would have been nice. Let's get these 4 out of the way in a row so we can get out of here. I don't know if I have the lungs to talk for an hour. So give me a prediction, guys. This is day 3. Again, if you're new, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I know this is a little bit longer video than the others. Hopefully we avoid that in some future videos. Watch if you think this is too long, go watch yesterday's video. We had a nice short one. We kicked some ass. It was amazing. But give me a prediction. Video number 365. Where will we be? Will we be up? $3,650 because we've won $10 every single session. Will we be even? Will we be what my son, who's a computer wizard, said with his simulation? And will we be down $3,000? He said we're going to be down about $3,000, which isn't good because I'm going to have to reload the account if that happens. But you guys tell me what you think. I could double and get the hell out of here, but I'm not going to do it. There we go. There's a 20. Don't pork me now. Let's listen to her pull a 21. Look at, there's 8 people here. Is somebody considering this? Yep, somebody hit their 20.
9 of diamonds.
They're gonna go
20 for me. Thanks for the try. Thanks for the session. I will see you later. And for more luck now, please let me know where mine.
Oh, new dealer.
And bye. Thank you.
I wish she would burn a card. Then you.
Hello guys, my name is Kenya.
She doesn't burn.
Welcome to my table and let's play together.
I wish she would burn a card. Just burn it.
Good luck.
No, see, she starts right up with
2 of clubs. 6 of hearts.
I like to see a little bit more things that can help you. Ooh, we got a shuffler here, Hannah. I like to see a few more things in there that can help us with the randomness to show that they aren't taking these little, you can see the little things here and they're not somehow setting it up. I feel good about it because of the manual shuffle. I really do. If they were automatic shift, this was an automatic shuffler back here, I would say they could rig this so that you could lose every hand in this deck because they could set up a player out here to do whatever. Hey, 21. How about it? And a bust. There's a win, guys. New dealer, new luck. All right, we are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 7 wins, guys. We still do not have a blackjack. How about one of these last 3 wins of blackjack? That way we can keep our streak of 1 out of our 10 wins anyway. Not hands, but 1 out of our 10 wins is a blackjack. That would be awesome. I'd love if that would be a percentage I could hit. We got an 8. We're going to hit that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 3 more wins, guys. 3 more wins. We are 32, 37 minutes in. Longest video yet. Worst performance we've had yet. But you can see the worst performance yet. We can still make $10 an hour doing this. So if you're looking for a second job, just put your last $5,000 into an account. Go out and work $10 an hour. 14 against a 3. See, this is where I wish I could keep hitting to get this 6 cards. Somebody probably will, but I'm not going to. I just can't do it. See, somebody did it though. Somebody's taking this last one, and it's going to be a automatic winner if it's under a 5. I think that was a 2. Somebody's taking this. You're going to see it. If you see under a 5, somebody went for the 6-card winner. And it was. They won. 11, 21, 14, 19. Look at all those low cards. I've got something in my throat too. I'm sorry for all the hacking here, guys. That was amazing. We had 6 cards on our hand. She had 5 cards on her hand. So 11 cards and a total of under 42 because neither one of us busted. That's insane. I'm not going to lie, the shufflers are always fairly attractive. Actually, everyone in this casino is pretty good looking. Let's see what she's saying.
Still perfect. Last call. And the next card is so 9 of clubs. Also nice hit. And now you can choose on the hit or stand.
Got 6, 7, 8 people over here deciding what to do. Somebody's hitting for sure. So ridiculous.
So who's make a hit again? It is a 5 of diamonds. And the clear card is
Push.
10 of clubs. So 18 points for dealer. I think it's a push for you. So not bad, push it's okay. It is better than 21 points for dealer. Let's continue.
That's good luck.
So don't forget about our side options. For example, you can place your places on hot 3, 21 plus 3, any pair or busted. Good luck. 2 of diamonds, 2 of hearts, 3 of hearts, and our dealer card. 5 points for you.
5 points. They're points, guys. So the funny thing is, God, we've had so many low cards right here. I mean, we haven't had any 10s. If you were a card counter, which you could do, maybe you could card count here. I mean, be kind of fun. But we have had no 10s. If there's any card counters watching, let me know. Would you potentially card count in this situation or not? I mean, they don't tell you how many decks it is. I'm sure you could tell. It looks like 6 or 8, maybe. But they don't burn any cards at the beginning, so you get a true count from the get-go. The problem is they only go about this high into the shoe, so you lose out on quite a bit. You'd like them to probably go a little higher up here, right? Anyway, 18. She's going to pull a 19 on us. Nope, another push. My God. 2 pushes in a row. But we're still at $2 for the bet, guys. $2 for the bet. We haven't been in any real risk or jeopardy yet since that scary freaking start to the show, to the day. We haven't any, but we got to have 10s, right? We got to have 10s coming. There's got to be loads of 10s, which is going to get us out of here with a win. Still a bunch of lows. Look at this. There's got to be all 10s. This lady shuffling was so good. All right. I got to recount again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are stuck at 7 wins, guys. We have been stuck at 7 wins for a while. A couple of pushes in there. 18, that's nice. Let's get to our 8th win here. Let's get to our 8th win. We've got 18 minutes left to get 3 wins because we are going to cut it off at an hour. If I ever get to an hour and I don't have the 10, I am going to cut it off. But we're not going to do it. We're going to get our win right here. 15, 25. Bam. All right. There's win number 8. We need 2 more wins, and we are out of here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you are enjoying this, let me know. Leave a thumbs up. If you hate it, don't leave a thumbs down because you'll hurt my feelings. But yeah, 2 more wins, and we are out the door with our $10 for the day. And we'll be back soon. Let's not end on a run like the start, though. Here come the 10s. Here come the 10s. That was brutal. Like I said, I was a little nervous. We lost our first 7 hands. I thought that we were done. I thought we were going to start the day, sit down, and drop $500 immediately. But we didn't. We battled through. We won hand number 8. Let's get this. Here come the 10s, not the 10s. Where are the 10s? We need more. She had some 10s. The big cards are coming. All right, so we are still at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wins. You guys keep counting the W's in here to get to 8. So we got 8 wins. Yeah, we started off horrible. We had 7 straight losses, then a win, then 2 straight losses, then a win, then 2 straight losses. So we lost 12 against the 7. Yeah, here come the 10s, right? Here come the 10s. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we lost 11 out of our 13 hands. 11 out of our first 13 hands. So if you were just playing, I'll get the stats to start the next video. 16 against the 7. I gotta hit it. I gotta hit it. I know the 10s are coming, but I gotta hit it. I can't just sit there when she's got a 10 down. Yeah, if you were playing regular $10 a hand here, you'd have been down $100 in the first 13 hands. There's my bust. Oh, I did need it though. It's always good when you hit a 16 and you bust and you see that you needed it, right? I mean, there's no worse feeling when you hit a 16 against like a 7 and then all of a sudden she flips over that second 7 and busts on you. You're like, ah, oh. But it's good when they have the 18. You almost cheer for it. All right, we're up to $4. A blackjack here would end it. A blackjack here would get us out the door. We're at 8 wins. We need 2 more wins. Oh, thought we had it. 16 against a 5. She's going to kill me. She's going to kill me. She's going to end it with 9 straight losses. We're at 14 minutes to go. 8 wins. We need 2 more wins, guys. Let's get it here. 10-10. Of course, somebody just took that. I don't even know what it was, but it wasn't good. And gave her a 19. So somebody probably just screwed us. Somebody probably just busted us. So we get to $8 on the bet, and look, you can see, ha ha ha. Felix loves it. Some people just like to see other people lose, which I don't. I want everyone to win. We're up to $8, guys. Let's get a win here. Get out of here. That's 8 wins we've got. We need 2 more wins. 3. There are no 10s in this deck. Right? I mean, she has to be doing it random, right? She can't be a wizard and be setting these up. So it's all random. We're just having a really unlucky day right now. But I think if we can pull out a 10 here, a 9 maybe. I don't know. If we can get through it, guys, let's just get through these next 2 hands, next 2 wins, and be done. Somebody just hit for a 20. Somebody just hit 220. So they have 20. Somebody has 20, and it's potential they're going to hit again, which, again, that's where you question. You're like, okay, is this rigged? Is this a setup? Because somebody just hits a 27. And we lost. So we're at 16 now, by the way. That is 4 straight losses, guys. 4 straight losses. We need a win. It's so frustrating when you see people screwing you over when your win is just sitting there and people are hitting their 20s, but you can't do anything about it. 17s. We are done. Somebody's hitting their 17. All right. Rally with me, guys. Let's avoid we had a horrible beginning. Let's avoid a horrible ending. We got 12 minutes left. We need 2 wins. Somebody stayed on. See? How about that? Bust. Somebody stayed on their 17. Nobody hit their 17 for a change. How does that happen where somebody's like, oh, I'll let them have it. Maybe I'll let them have it. So that is 9 wins, guys. We need 1 more win, and we are out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys are new, like I said, I appreciate it. I'm doing this every single day, $10 a day for the entire year. We're going to see what our total is. We're going to try for $3,650. So far, we are on pace if we can get through with one more win. I say that, and we're probably going to lose 9 straight, but we're going to give it a shot. We got 9 wins. So we are, again, going 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. No doubling, no splitting, no surrendering, no insurance, no nothing. Just keeping it simple. 21, we are out of here. Kabam. That's it, guys. You can see the final balance, $1441.92. We start with $1431.92. That is a $10 win. We are out the door. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. It was officially 50 minutes. 50 minutes. Not good. It's only, but still over $10 an hour. Better than bagging groceries. Have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you soon.